since reception, and since he's been here he's done extremely well and he's progressed completely across the whole spectrum of school. I'm really proud of him, but I'm concerned about his future because I don't know what it's going to hold, and all I can do as his mum is try my best for him, which I've already started to make a person-centred plan for Owen, and he has his statement, and I'd just like to know a little bit more about what this new statement system is going to involve, because I'm concerned that how it's going to affect Owen in the future. It would be nice to have a bigger input into how the money for Owen is actually spent, because I know what Owen needs and where it would be best spent on Owen to improve his life, hopefully as an independent person when he gets older, which is what my main hopes and dreams are for Owen, that he can lead an independent life and hopefully one day hold down a job and have a brighter future. The way it is at the moment is just too much reading and you don't take it in. And I couldn't tell you what's in Owen's. I know he's got to have an LSA and he's entitled to occupational therapy and speech therapy, but that's it. Hopefully now with the new system, it will be a lot easier to understand, not so complicated, and I think a nice idea would be to have a picture of the child person on the front of it with his basic information and the main points on one page, so we can look at it and then we know what Owen is entitled to, rather than have to go through 20, 30 pages before we actually find the little bit of information we actually need. It's important to Owen, especially now, like his iPad, that is his voice, and he would need that, and like his next school will need to know that he needs that to communicate. It is important for Owen, it's important to Owen, and that would be put into it, and then they would know what he needs. It is important for other people to know what's important for Owen. I mean, when I done Owen's family file, I actually wrote everything that was important for Owen, to keep him safe on the road, to keep him safe indoors, because this is his life and he needs protecting, and without us telling other people who don't know Owen, they're not going to know what is important for Owen. So it is a very important part of the file, and that was the first part I actually done for Owen. He communicates with signs as well, but his voice, like his voco, they call it, absolutely is brilliant, because it stops his tantrums. We understand exactly what he needs when he wants it, and he's brilliant with it. And it literally, as I say, right across the whole curriculum this year since he's had it, he's improved. Every PH score has all gone up, because he's able to communicate in maths, everything.
So he doesn't use words to communicate?
He's got no verbal communication at all. I don't know. I mean, looking at him now the way he is on a computer, possibly, this is a higher thing, he could be a computer programmer, you know, because he is brilliant on a computer, absolutely brilliant. I mean, he loves tubes, he loves maps. I mean, his memory is absolutely brilliant, and I don't know. All I want is the best for Owen, and with the help of other people and everything, we'll achieve the best for Owen, and hopefully this could be the perfect start to getting Owen that future that he deserves. Yeah, it will, because then he can go to college and he can have the same chance that all the other children have got. So, because they're gonna allow us to do that.
Mm.
He has buddies that they give him, and he gets on. The children here are absolutely brilliant with Owen, because they've been with him right the way through from reception. At first they used to smother him, but now they've actually learned to grow up with Owen and realised what he can actually do for himself. Now they don't do it, and they all watch him on his iPad, they all understand it, they all sign to him. The children here, they're absolutely brilliant, and they really are good friends with him. They all love him. So even like the older children, from like even year 6, morning Owen, and like they sign, and he looks and he knows, and the ones he knows well he'll smile at. So they are very good with him. So it'd be nice, like if, like after school and that, he could go out, like then, like if he had, because from what I know, like you can have like some of the money for this, what we was doing with the personal centre plan when I done it, that you can have set like sort of money to arrange things for them, like someone to come and be with Owen. So not like a carer, but that sort of thing. So it'd be nice, and because he is a very friendly child. Like he will let you into his room and be in there and everything, and like children have come round and played with him and that, and he does interact now a lot more, and that's down to like the children at school, especially in PE, and like at assembly, like he'll go up on the stage on his own with his peers, he doesn't have his helper, and they will actually say to him, down Owen, and they'll sign to him and he'll get down. So they are really good with him. Yeah, it is, because he knows them, and I would say as his mum, he trusts them, because like, he'll let them shake his hand, and Owen's a funny child. If he likes you, he likes you. If he doesn't, he doesn't. So, and he gets on really well with all of them. I don't know, I would hope so, because then I'm sort of putting into it, rather than them sitting there going, oh, he needs this, this and this, then I'll be saying, no, he needs this, he needs outside school activity. Where at the moment, I mean, there's nothing for him to do because everything's shutting. So, and he does need to interact and do it outside of school as well. I mean, he does when he goes out with my dad on a Saturday. Like he'll go into the cafe and he'll go to see the people in Hampstead Heath that they see all the time. And he will actually shake the lady's hand who's like surrounded. So he is a very friendly person, so it would be nice. Yeah, because then you could sort of plan, like obviously when he's older, like you could plan a holiday for him and a couple of his friends and one carer to go, and that would be where he would be independent because he's going with his friends, and a carer that isn't his mum, his granddad's. So he would have a different, because one stage he's not going to have me, so it's important for Owen to have different people that he can turn to when he's older. Different people bring different things into Owen's life. It was Alison Orphan who used to run RLP, Real Life Parenting. I mean, I still keep Owen's file up to date, and obviously now I've got to re-update that for when he goes to secondary school. So, I mean, the one thing I have kept up with is the likes of Myers and like his medical thing. I mean, I'm still living in temporary accommodation and have been for 3.5 years. I'm not actually worried like a lot of the other parents are, because like, I mean, Owen's got his own bedroom, his own front room, great big massive garden, he loves it, it's close to school. So we really did get a really good deal when we got it, but it is an issue. I mean, I'd love to have our own, like a council place where I know that we can definitely stay. Yes, I can. Because Owen, he is quite domesticated at home. He knows how to wash up, he knows how to dry up, he knows his washing goes in the machine. He hasn't learnt to use the machine yet, but he can do a lot for himself now. He really is. I mean, and he's only 9.5. So, and he knows when he goes into a shop he has to pay for his items, and then he gets his change. I mean, he doesn't know the value of money yet, but he's still only young. And now, like with his iPad, we can actually help him with the money, with that, because he loves it, and it's a great motivator to teach him things. I mean, he's learned all his shapes and everything by using his iPad. So, yeah, no, I honestly can see Owen being able to live on his own, like with someone coming in, like now and again to check on him. Listening about it now again today, I think it is going to be a positive. I was negative before today, I was, but now I actually feel a lot happier about it, and I think it will be a good thing for Owen. Because no one knows Owen like I do. And then, because he is getting better and better, he can actually help. He can have an input with what he likes and what he wants.